Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, BULLBOYKENNELS. I didn't think it was going to be this many, but apparently, sometimes I just order too many movies. And, it is what it is. But, anyways, I figure we'll get into some of these. Now, a lot of these are, like older movies. Some new, some that were delayed, as usual, Amazon has that habit that even when I pre-order stuff way back in like mid-November, they still end up delaying my steelbooks. Not sure why, but they do. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get into this real quick, and we'll see, just what it is I picked up recently. I still haven't done some of my series, even though some are in here, but the bigger ones I haven't done yet. But let's just go ahead and get into it, pretty much. All right, so first one. Now these are from, what was that? I want to say Sky Studio or Dark Sky Studio. So this is the werewolf movie that they got, Blackout. So I seen the previews for it. Looked pretty cool. So for hey, why not? I'll go ahead and give this here a try and see if I like it. What's the worst that can happen? I don't like it. All right, the second one I picked up, and this one actually literally just came in today. So haven't even got to unwrap it, rip it, nothing. And that is the Hatchet collection. I do have, I want to say it's part 3 that I do own. Yeah, because it's 3 parts. Yeah, so I do own part 3, and I think it's only on DVD that I have this. So, I was pretty much missing everything else from it. But hey, they had it for a very good price, and it actually got shipped pretty quickly. So that was definitely a good thing. So I never got to see the first 2 parts, but I did see part 3 because that is the one that that I did own. You know what? Let me just move this to the side, so that way it's not directly in the way. All right, now the one that ended up being delayed was my steelbook of Gladiator II. Oh, I forgot to mention that the one for Hatchet, that's also steelbook. But yeah, the one that, like I said, the one that got delayed was my Gladiator II. Me and the family did get to watch this. My daughter has never seen the first part, so she still needs to watch the first one because she felt a little bit lost in the story. But I tried to explain it to her as best as possible. What the situation was. So, but yeah, the movie was a lot better than I thought it was going to be in actuality. So it actually turned out to be pretty good. Is it as good as the first Gladiator? No. But it was a very good movie. It just wasn't as good as the original, which that's kind of to be expected, especially when they're trying to do sequels. Next one here, real quick. Now this is on Blu-ray, of course. It is the Walking Dead: Dead City. Negan and Maggie. I gotta get my Walking Dead fix. So I figured, there was only 1 season so far. So I figured I'd go ahead and add that to my Walking Dead collection, of course. So, is it as good as The Walking Dead? No. But I don't really think any of them are going to be as good as the original Walking Dead. But as far as, their own little spin-offs, what they're doing, I think, it should be decent at best. Next one, this was the steelbook, Walking Dead: The Ones Who Live. So, Shimon and Rick Grimes. So, yeah, I think, kind of like when he left, that kind of killed The Walking Dead for a lot of people. I was sad to see him go. I liked him as a character. But yeah, him and Shimon got their own little thing going on. So, yeah, it's definitely, like I said, got to get my Walking Dead fix. The one I don't have is Daryl. I definitely want to pick that up, but I think Daryl has more than one season, so I'm kind of like, do I get them individually, or do I just wait till they're all in, one nice collection? Even though these I did get separately, but I don't really think they're going to do too many seasons with these, so it's still to be seen. All right, now these other movies, these are older movies, but I bought them all brand new, so they're all new to me. And there's certain ones that I was missing, so I figured go ahead and pick up the kind of a little out of focus right there. Let's see. Did I bump it? I might have bumped it. No. Not sure why that is out of focus, but let's see. Oh, there we go. Had to give it a little tap. So, anyways, sometimes that happens, when you're just recording live. But yeah, Spider-Man Far From Home. Gotta enjoy that. My daughter wanted to watch this, so that's why I picked it up. Was it Far From Home or Away From Home? Whatever the last one is. We ended up watching it, so. Next one here is Doctor Strange, the Multiverse. Never seen this. I'm sure my wife and daughter has, because they go watch all the Marvel movies. So I figured this one I pick up. And these Walmart editions, they came with pins. So they have like these pins. So, I mean, pretty cool. I'm not going to use them for anything, but, I have them nonetheless. All right, so the next one up is Black Widow. This I'm pretty sure I remember seeing. I just didn't own it, so figured I'd buy it, see how that works out. This next one I had never seen except for the commercials, and that was Tenet. It looks pretty cool, so if it's something that that y'all have seen or watched, definitely let me know in the comments what you think about it. Like I said, I've never seen this one, but got it for a good price. That's one thing, when Amazon does them good price deals, that's usually when it's like a good time to pick up certain things. This one here, me and my daughter got to watch it together. She's like, a lot of people didn't like that movie. I thought this movie was good. Now, the guy that actually plays Batman, aside from playing Batman and so when he plays Bruce Wayne, I didn't really care for him as Bruce Wayne. But as Batman, I thought he was, he was fine for how the movie was. So, it wasn't a bad Batman movie. I enjoyed it. So, one of those, hey, you got it for a good price. I pick it up on 4K. Can't say no to that. But, when it comes to Batman, gotta have Superman. Now, Superman I do have on, I want to say it's a 3D Blu-ray that I do have for Man of Steel. Never had the 4K though. But, like I said, for the price, I'm going to pick them up. I try to get them like, $15 or under. And that's to me when they're, at least when these movies are good to get. But that's just, my way of looking at it. All right, so this might have been the one Yeah, this is the one me and my daughter watched together. No Way Home. That was the one she wanted to see. Because I know some of these I do have. I want to say it's the first 3 Superman movies. I only have them on DVD. And I think I had like the first one to this series on Blu-ray, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know, that was another one I want to go ahead and pick up. Spider-Man No Way Home. So, another one I picked up, good price again, is that Rosemary's Baby. So, definitely a good one to pick up. Now, this is an older movie, so if you're not into these older movies, might not be your thing, but it is definitely my thing. So that's why I pick it up. And especially for the price, can't say no. Can't say no. All right, so the next one, I only have this one on, I want to say DVD, but I pick up the 4K version again. It's just a really good price, so can't say no to that. You know what? Let me just get these moves out the way real quick. All right, and like movie magic, we are back. All right, so the next one here is the Wakanda Forever, Black Panther. So, again, one of those great price. So I figured I'd just pick it on up in the 4K sizzle. I know a lot of the 4K movies are actually upscaled 4Ks. They're not native 4Ks. Some of them are native. Majority of them are 2K DI. But if they look better, they look better. And if they got Dolby Atmos, well, that's really what I want it for. Because a lot of times, even when they upscale these to 4K, they pretty much still look like the Blu-ray counterpart. So it's just something to keep in mind. All right, so this one here, because I didn't own any of these in 4K, is the Pet Sematary Bloodlines. So figured I'd get that one, go along with my other original Pet Cemetery itself. So definitely, something good to pick up in the horror-esque type of movies. All right, so the next one here, again, one of those Walmart type of deals. The other pin belonged to this one here, and that is the Eternals. Never seen it. I like some Marvel movies, some I don't care for, and some I haven't seen. Like this one here, never seen it. So I don't know if it's good, or if it's bad, or if it's so-so. But I guess we'll find out once I get to watching it. So we'll see how the Eternals is. All right, back to the horror. Then that would be the remake for Pet Sematary. If I'm not mistaken, this should be the remake. Should be. Unless I purchased the wrong one, and then I'm a dummy. But I believe this was the remake. So should be okay. That would have the original, the remake, and then the one that pretty much came after. So, all right, still on the Marvel train would be the Captain Marvel. And this one I did see. I remember I going to the theaters to see this one. Wasn't a bad movie. It was cool. It was cool. So, figure, why not? Again, for the price. I hate when they put the stupid stickers on the back and then you gotta try to peel them off. But, again, for the price, hey, I'm not gonna say no. I'm not gonna say no. All right, let me just move this one out the way here real quick. All right, let's jump back to horror. Excuse me. Now, this one I do own on DVD. So I figured, okay, I found the Blu-ray version, brand new, sealed, never opened, for a very, very good price. So had to pick that up. I like these type of movies. Some people don't, but I do. I find them, very interesting. Interesting. That's how I find them. All right, now I forget what. I remember this was in the Marvel, DC. I don't remember. I can't tell who's in the Marvels, who's in DC. And I get them all confused. So many of them. But my wife, she's into watching Venom. She enjoys it. So I got the Steelbook, very good price. And yes, I put it in a plastic sleeve. So now we're actually, at least try to keep it looking as new as possible. Because I hate, my stuff getting all dinged up. So, I had to pick up Marvel The Last Dance, of course. So, 4K Blu-ray and the digital code. Digital code was actually still good. Sometimes, codes be expired even though the movie's brand new and sealed. Because, WB, they have that issue. They letting codes expire really quickly. And then again, the other one I picked up was the Venom, Let There Be Carnage Steelbook as well. So, really nice Steelbook. I think I ordered the first one. Not sure. I'd have to check to see what I've ordered. Because sometimes I'll be forgetting and I end up buying movies twice. Done that a few times. So, now I think if I did order the first one, I think it was a non-steelbook. It was just the movie itself. But hey, for the price I found these for brand new, hey, can't say no. Oh no, siree. This one I ordered new, but it came damaged. Look, it came damaged, and yeah, I wasn't too happy about that. And I want to say the code was still good. I think it was. Yeah. Code was still good for this one. So Birds of Prey. I just find these funny. They're not that great movies, but kind of funny. So why not pick up the Birds of the Prey? And the Harley Quinn. And then to go with the Justice League, figured I'd get the Zack Snyder cut. Now, this is a very long movie. If anyone's seen this before, it is a long movie. Matter of fact, it's so long. This comes on two discs per movie. So, yeah. Now, if you remember, like I stated before, I do put the movies on my server. So if you rip both discs, then you got two parts. So depending on what you use, if you're using Plex and you do like a part 1, part 2, it's fine. It'll play the next one. But if you use Infuse on Apple, like I do, it won't play the second part if you're linking your Plex media server. Now, if you just do regular hard drive connection to Infuse, then you're fine. But because I have everything linked on my Plex server, because of the naming scheme and everything, it doesn't pick up the second movie, even though they're both together. So I use another piece of software that combines the two movies together. Doesn't re-encode the bit rate or anything. It just joins them together. So that way it's just one long continuous file. And that's, it's very helpful, especially if you do it that way. But if not, then it'd just be two separate movie files because it's two discs. All right, so the next one here. This one I had on DVD. I never owned it on anything else, but I figured, hey, again, for the price, gonna have to pick up the Wonder Woman 1984. I thought this movie was okay. They could have did a little better, I guess, homage to the 80s, at least better than what they were doing. But not a bad movie, just wasn't all that great, but still okay to watch. So the Wonder Woman. This one I did get to see before. I thought it was okay, but my wife and daughter enjoy them, so I'm gonna pick it up for them. It doesn't always have to be for me. Definitely get films that that they enjoy and want to watch. So yeah. What can I say? The Flash. Meh. Now, this is one that I do enjoy. The Batman versus Superman, Dawn of Justice Ultimate Edition. I forget what makes it the Ultimate Edition. I know there was like older previous versions that were released prior to this one. But I forget. I couldn't tell you what was different. Oh, it might have been because of Zack Snyder, so they might have some of those, what do they call them, the IMAX cuts in here, I think, maybe, possibly. Let's see. Yeah, because it's just a movie. That's all it came with. So I think that's what it is. It might be those IMAX cuts that they have in here. So that could be the case. All right, the next one real quick up in here. Now, this is the Wonder Woman that I do like. So this Wonder Woman film, I thought was really good. 1984 one, it's okay. But this one was really good. So, I've seen this several times, and I'll probably still watch it several more times again, just in the 4K sizzleness, because you got to enjoy the 4K. But yeah, and I guess pretty much rounding it up, gotta go to a classic. Movies during my eras. And that is the Plane, Trains, and Automobiles. Or some people might say automobiles. Just because the way it's spelled. But yeah, this is this is for me what I would say when comedy was comedy. During this time. This newer stuff I don't find comedic. I just don't. I just really don't. But this was funny. Actually, movies like this, Arthur, 48 Hours, like those movies during those times, those were funny movies. And this is one of those movies that are, I will call it a classic because this is a funny movie. So if you haven't seen this, wherever you can stream it or whatever, or pick it up, definitely check it out. I would actually recommend this movie more over pretty much all the Marvel movies. Might not have the same action as Marvel movies, of course. It doesn't have the same money put into all those special effects. But this was a damn funny movie. And really good. So, if it's your thing, hey, definitely check it out. And, you may just enjoy that. If you don't, then, I don't really know what to tell you, but just go ahead and check them out. Check them out. If you're interested in any of these films, of course, I'll leave the Amazon affiliate links for them. So that way, if you're interested in picking up any of these movies, you can definitely do so. Other than that, it's been your boy BULLBOYKENNELS, and as always, keep them scratching. Peace. We up out of here.